Hey guys, Jesse, the A&G guy over here at Mercedes-Benz of Lindon with Steve Ward. Today we want to bring you a really unique and special vehicle, and one of which, if my budget would allow me to own one, this is certainly the car that I would pick out and own. So what we have for you here is the all-new 2015 S550 Coupe. This is obviously going to replace the outgoing CL model with just some absolutely dynamic, gorgeous, aesthetic lines. This thing is just an unbelievable vehicle. Some really cool stuff that Mercedes-Benz has put on this. So this video, just as a quick little teaser, will be just a little bit longer than some of the standard ones, but I promise it'll be very informational. It'll be absolutely worth it. You're going to love it. And hopefully by the end of this, hell, I can talk you into owning it maybe. That's obviously the ideal goal. Anyhow, so the 2015 S550 Coupe, this guys happens to be the recent winner of the 2015 World Luxury Car of the Year. Really cool accolade. Our S sedan was the 2014 World Luxury Car of the Year. So I'm telling you, Mercedes-Benz is doing it right now. As we start, just kind of on this beautiful side profile. So this is going to be in the Designo Diamond White. Now we're in the studio, so you're not really going to see the metallic flake too much, but out in the sun, it's got a beautiful little light pearlescent that you'll be able to see, but it's just got these really dramatic lines to it. Now it's going to start at the headlight and it's going to drop all the way back, just like in the S-Class, the CLS, the new C-Class. It's called the DNA drop line. So this line, as the car's just sitting out in the parking lot, it looks like it's powering forward. It's got this nice little scoop line that runs up from the bottom. You'll notice the little 3D deflector, part of the sport package down along the kick seal down here. It's just everything about this, it just pops. The way that the hip line, and everything just kind of rolls right off to the side. We've got these really new, sleek, sexy, thin tail lights in the back that are LED. I mean, there's absolutely every view, every piece of this car that you can look at, you just see something else that's unique about it. It's absolutely dynamite. Like I said, by far one of my favorite cars that we've produced, and certainly bound to be a dynamite home run for us. So while Steve kind of takes a look at that side of the car, we'll come back up front and meet you. We'll pop the hood real quick so we can take a look at what we've got powering this car here in a few minutes. So with the sport package up front, we're gonna have a few different things. I love the diamond studded grille that we've got. This big single slat, again, guys, going back to the reminiscence of the original SL Gull wings. And some of our racing heritage. We've got this really nice chrome air splitter and air flick down on the bottom that's going to be a little bit more aggressive. We're going to have the big open ports right underneath the headlights that's going to be a little bit more aggressive than the traditional sport package. And then obviously the thing that really just jumps out and grabs your eye are these headlights. We've got these really beautiful teardrop style, all LED headlights, both highs and lows. Part of our new intelligent light system. They are dynamic, so they'll move up and down, side to side. We can phase the lights in and out as needed with the really cool LED tail lights or LED turn signals that will be up on the top, so you can actually see kind of what that looks like as we flash those. Just a beautiful blue LED running light that runs right down the middle of the headlight as well. The car's just absolutely stunning. A whole host of safety features on this particular vehicle. We'll start with this one. This one has the surround view parking system on it as well. We'll have a forward-facing camera, the two side cameras, and a backup camera we can stitch and see all the way around the car. Anytime you see this holographic style Mercedes-Benz grille, this means we have the Doppler radar-based cruise control system unit housed behind that. We want to protect that. That's why it gets that different housing, allow that field to go out. We'll have a short, medium, and long-range radar system, and we'll tie it into these different ultrasonic sensors for a couple reasons. Number one, we can reverse park itself, parallel park itself. We can lock onto cars in front of us with the cameras and the radar and follow it to tie into our new driver's assist features, where we'll have some autonomous steering. So we can potentially take our hands off the steering wheel and the car will follow the car in front of it. Really cool stuff. Some autonomous brakes. The car in front of us slows down, this car slows down or comes to a stop, as well as some brake hold features, our Brake Assist Plus. Just some absolutely beautiful technology that we've really pioneered and honed in on allowing us to bring that to you guys as a beautiful safety feature, as well as really a convenience feature. It's a great car for long road trips to Southern California, Las Vegas, wherever you might be. Well, obviously, we're out here in Utah, so those are the two major ones for us. but really cool stuff. The way that they set that up, obviously we'll have the parking sensors front and back to give us the beep beeps and things like that to make sure that we're not about to hit anything, but some really cool dynamic driver's assist features is what we call them in this particular model. What's going to power this new car? Up underneath the hood, I love the paneling. Everything is so clean and sleek. We seal everything off. It's got a dual bulkhead in it. Try to keep all the electronics out of underneath the engine bay where it obviously gets heat and moisture. We want to try to stay away from that as far as serviceability wise. What we see here is a twin turbocharged power plant, 4.6 liter V8. This particular model is going to be running 455 horsepower, 516 foot-pounds of torque, and thank God, finally, it's all-wheel drive. Something that for us in the market, we've always loved this particular style of car, but they've been a tougher sell for us because the previous models were rear-wheel drive. These are finally all-wheel drive. Makes it a beautiful car for the wintertime driving. It's something we can really keep and utilize and have fun with year-round. So part of that power plant being a little bit smaller allows us to make some of these cool decisions to cater to everybody else. Electromechanical steering system. No power steering pump, no fluid leaks, no fluid changes, less parasitic drag on the engine, better fuel efficiency, better power output. We're going to make this twin turbocharged V8 to a 7-speed automatic transmission. It does have the 4MATIC option on it as well, so it allows us to transfer power front to back, side to side. As a part of the sport package with the aggressive front fascia, the side 3D moldings down on the bottom, also is going to come with an AMG Sport style wheel. This one has the polished machine finish on the front with the nice Himalaya gray back set, cross-drilled perforated rotors to help expel some of the heat that the brakes would produce, and then a very large braking system. So it looks really, really good. I love this 20-inch multi-spoke wheel that their Mercedes-Benz is doing right now. I think that it just gives the car just that little extra pop. Obviously, as we all know, wheels do a huge service or disservice to a particular vehicle. Kind of catching some of the body lines with the sun coming in through the windows. It's got a really cool look and feel to it. All new mirror style, which is really nice. I love the mirrors. I like this little LED sliver here that we have. And then we'll have a part of the Park Assist package, the exterior camera right here on the side. Keyless go will be a standard feature on the car. Simple touch on the outside of the door handle and it will lock. You'll notice the power folding mirrors. Simple touch on the inside of the door handle, it'll unlock, the mirrors will fold out, and then obviously we'd be able to get in and out. Now, as a coupe, you'll notice there's no frame around the window. This is also a dual laminated piece of glass. It helps cut down on the road noise, makes it really, really nice for traveling in, also cutting out the sound. Also, it's got some refracting abilities as far as cell phone signals and TV signals, radio signals. We really channel everything through the car so that way there's really very limited interference on the inside of the vehicle. But it's a really cool feature. Now, as we stand here and we have the ability to be able to just roll all of the windows down. So now with all of the windows down, it's as close as we can get to giving you that convertible feel where there's no, obviously traditionally we have what we call an A pillar, a B pillar would be here, your C pillar would be here. This one doesn't have that, giving us a really cool open feel to the car. Panorama roof is going to be a standard feature on the S Coupe. Now on these new models, they are fixed. It does have a power attracting screen, but this window is fixed. It doesn't open or close, so to keep that in mind. So really cool stuff. Now, a lot of times you get asked these colors, cool little nuances. Should you get out of your car, you forget to roll your windows up, I have the key in my pocket. I just touch and hold the button on the window, on the door, and I can roll all my windows up. Again, a part of that keyless system. Really cool little touches. Coming around to the back, one of my favorite lines on the car. I love how it's just got this round molded feel to it. For me, it feels very, very much kind of like that bold, muscular look that you have on a Porsche. That's kind of what I refer to it as, but I love the feel. It just almost looks like it just makes the car really wide at the back, even though that it doesn't. Just a really clean, muscular look. Obviously, the fuel door is going to be on the passenger side for driver safety and roadside assistance safety. Be standing in the lanes on the shoulder of the road instead of in the lanes of traffic. Coming around the back, you'll notice the cool little cutouts for the sport package. We've got the nice LED turn signals and the lights. They're all, again, a polycarbonate lens. We'll see the 4MATIC designation. We'll see the S550 nomenclature on the side. And then also as a part of the sport package, I'm telling you, Mercedes-Benz is doing it right. This beautiful gloss black piece, this gloss black trim insert here, our dual exhaust system comes out, and then we have a body-colored match air diffuser. Now, for those of you that don't understand what an air diffuser is, you'll notice we've got these little vanes. So what happens is the air comes underneath the vehicle. As it escapes from the bottom side, we don't want it to create turbulence here to make the rear end loose on the road. So at higher speeds, this helps the air just expel right out of the back of the car, keeps it propelling straight, and makes the car handle much better. So just really cool stuff. Even though that it's not an AMG, they've done a beautiful job with it. Now, because this one's a coupe, there's no little handles or buttons or anything like that to open up the rear hatch. So it's just a simple wave of the foot. The hatch will open, and then we actually have a quite large trunk for being a coupe. I'd say it's good for 3 dead bodies. I'm just kidding. Maybe not dead bodies, but golf clubs, luggage, day bags, things like that. It works out really, really well. And then obviously, again, it's all hands-free. If my hands are full, I'm getting my materials out, I have one of 2 ways. I could reach up and touch this button, or I just simply wave my foot underneath the rear bumper again, and it'll close itself right back down. Really cool stuff. So for those of you that are wondering where the backup camera is going to hide, it's no longer on the bottom of the car. When we put the car in reverse, the camera actually lives behind the Mercedes 3-pointed star. This door just flips open, the camera comes out the bottom. I'm telling you, it's awesome. This is like the next James Bond car, I think. Again, taking a look at the nice lines. I love the beautiful teardrop-shaped windows, the design of the windows, the way that it looks. It's just scoops right back to the back. It just gives it an extremely powerful presence. And I think they've done a beautiful, immaculate job with the car. I'd like to show us a little bit on the inside. So on the inside of the car, right off the bat, we're going to see the illuminated door sills, all of the aluminum appointments, the seat controls, the Burmester surround sound system. This one has the beautiful black piano lacquer wood trim. So we refer to like a baby grand piano. It's beautiful. This one has a warmth and comfort package, heated, cooled seats, heated armrests and center console. You'll notice the diamond stitch or the quilted leather, part of the warmth and comfort, 14-way power seats, hot stone massage is in these particular ones. We have an air balance system. Steve's actually going to take a seat inside the car, and I'll kind of go through a little bit of this with you. So we'll have heads-up display on this model. We've got a beautiful 2 12.5-inch display screens with Navi, backup cameras, our surround view cameras. The dash design is just unbelievable. Now guys, it's really hard to see in the video, but it's all wrapped in Napa leather. So this leather is glove soft, it's beautiful. This coupe's got the what we call a Dynamica suede headliner, just like in the AMGs. You'll notice the little red triangles in the exterior mirrors for our blind spot assist systems, our central command system. Just kidding, it's not central command, it's what we call a command controller. Also, we have our touchpad, so we can write letters and numerics on it. A beautiful display screen from the front, heads-up display, driver's assist panel with our steering assist, park assist, 360 cameras, electronic park brakes, multifunction steering wheel that is heated as well. They've just done such a dynamite job on this car. 100% LED lighting on both the interior and the exterior of the vehicle. And with the interior of the vehicle is, a lot of you guys have seen those pictures on Netcar Show or Facebook or Instagram or wherever it might be with all of the cool accent lighting. We can actually go in and change this particular model to 7 different colors and do some really cool stuff. The active multi-contour and massaging seats are just an absolute fantastic design, the way that they work. When we actually utilize the buttons right up here, so we've implemented this new system, especially on the cooling, to where we can actually not only suck air through the seat, but we can push it back, so we can suck and pull. It's really cool. Now, I wish we had AC seats, but we don't. It's just ventilated, so we utilize the AC in the car and then use it to send the air forward and back in the seat. But it is enough to keep you from sweating, obviously getting sticky and all that kind of stuff. The heating system works really, really well. I love the little Designo pieces that they put in there. The seats are all power, so all we got to do is just simply slide this forward, and then you can throw somebody in the back. Again, if the right combinations are in place, me being 6'1", I can sit in the back. It's certainly not an issue. Need to probably sit behind the little smaller individual, but perfect for kids. It is an okay date night vehicle. They've done a brilliant job with it, I think, the way that it works. It's got a magnificent exhaust note to it. If you guys can hear that, you get a nice little bit of turbo whistle with the exhaust. Our performance exhaust on it. Just feel everything. Feel all the little gaps that they've got in the cars. But yeah, that's the S550 Coupe. I think it's one of our favorites down here. As always, as we do these walk-around videos, and we're bringing these really cool videos to you, whether you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for being a subscriber. Maybe lend us a hand and share us with your friends and family so we can pick up a couple extra little views. If you're seeing this on our eBay listing page, thank you so much for checking us out on the listing. Any information that we can provide to you, we're more than glad to do. We can send you spec sheets, answer any questions, specialized videos for whatever instance that you might have. Obviously, we can ship these things all across the country. Steve and I have been doing this for quite some time, so if there's anything that we can do for you. But as always, for the most part, we just appreciate you guys tuning in, allowing us a little bit of your time, and thank you so much. We look forward to talking to you. Hopefully we have a chance to earn your business soon. Have a great day, guys.